Hi everybody, it's Dizzy, and today I've got something a little different for you guys. This is only my second time ever doing this. I got a box from Influenster. Now, for those of you who don't know what Influenster is, it's something that you sign up for online, and if you are a blogger or a YouTuber or do any sort of social media content, you can sign up, and then periodically they'll kind of just randomly send you a box. In that box will be products that they will send you for free to try and review on your social media. So the contents of this box was sent to me for free, but all my opinions are my own. Now, a quick note about Influenster, which I will link down below if you guys want to try it. You don't have to have a ton of subscribers to get boxes. I've gotten 2. And I mean, you guys see with my YouTube, I don't have that many subscribers compared to like the people who have like bajillions, you know. And you really can actually give your real opinion, because the first box they sent me, I didn't like the product and I did not give it a positive review. And then months later, I got another box. So you can be honest. And that's the only reason I've agreed to do it. So the contents of this box, they were sent to me for free. My opinions are my own. Now, what I got is something I already know I like, which is the Maybelline Vivid Matte Lipsticks. Now, opening the box, you get a card. The card has a little bit of information, and I'm going to be sharing some of that with you guys because we're going to be talking about kind of these claims. There's some cute red paper, and then there are 2 shades of the Vivid Matte Lipsticks. Now, this is Nude Flush, which is a nude color with some pink undertones, and then Rebel Red, which is a very, very, very bright classic red. Now, the reason I know I like these already is because when they launched several months ago, I bought 2 from the store myself. So this is Berry Burst, which is a darker berry color, and Fuchsia Ecstasy, which is a very bright red pink. So I am going to do lip swatches and hand swatches of all 4 of these, the 2 that were sent me as well as the 2 that I already had and have been wearing. And I'll talk to you guys about the claims and how I feel about this lipstick. So they say that they are bright lipsticks with a velvety finish once dry. And they have full color coverage and an intense, rich lip look in a range of colors. Now, that is true. They have 10 colors in the range, and as you can see, the ones that I have here, there's like nudes, pinks, and then they go really dark, and there's like plum purple kind of colors. I don't have those, but they're pretty. And they are pretty full coverage. You don't have to work or build it too much to get the color that they are in the tube. They're pretty true to the color in the tube. I don't consider these matte at all, and that'll get to the next thing. They say for best application, apply 1 thin layer following the contours of your mouth. For an ultra matte finish, kiss a tissue and allow it to dry. And they say that they sell for about $7.99. Now, it's good that they said that, because calling this a matte, I feel like they should change the packaging to just Vivid Liquid Lipstick. This is not matte by any stretch of the imagination. You put it on and it's a cream finish, something like the NYX Soft Matte Lip Creams, if you're familiar with those. This reminds me of that quite a bit. They have a nice creamy feeling to the lip. They're very comfortable. They don't feel super drying. Now, what they do is during the course of the day, they will they never really set, but they will wear off a bit and stain, and so it will give you a matte stain. The stain's a little drying, but if you put like a lip balm on top of that, it actually fixes the problem. These are not kiss proof. These are not eat and drink proof. They will transfer to your cup. They will transfer to whatever. You know, they're more like a normal lipstick. But once the stain is there, it stays on pretty well. The lighter colors do not have as much staining power as the deeper shades. This one will last me a few hours. These will last several hours as a stain. The cream finish kind of goes away if you eat or drink, like I said. And they will wear off a little bit in the center of the lip, which is pretty standard, normal lipstick stuff. The packaging has a doe foot applicator, which is a pretty standard doe foot. I don't find it too hard to apply with that. They're not like my perfect doe foot shape, but they're not bad. And for smell, there is a smell. It's pretty strong. It's kind of vanilla. It's like a fakey vanilla. It's not my favorite scent. It does not keep me from reaching for these because it does dissipate. And especially once the initial creaminess wears off and it's just a stain, you don't smell the vanilla anymore. But it's a little bit of a chemically vanilla. So like I said, it's not my favorite. Overall, for a liquid lipstick from the drugstore, they're not bad. And they're a good price point. And I feel like the colors are really beautiful. I haven't had a problem with any of the shades that I have being patchy, but I know that people have said that the darkest ones, like the purple one, can be a little patchy. So, without further ado, I am going to do some swatching. I just wiped off my lip balm because my poor lips are going to hate me because these do stain, as I said. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to order from lightest to darkest. So I'm going to start with a hand swatch of the Nude Flush, which is the nude color. So there's Nude Flush, and then I'm going to apply it to my lip. So as you can see, when you first put it on, it's definitely not a matte. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to blot it and show you what it would look like very matte. So that's what it would look like matted down the initial stain. But as you can see, it stays pretty creamy and it still feels pretty creamy on my lip. So that was Nude Flush. The next one is Rebel Red. I don't really love orangey, like true reds right now with my hair color because it's got a lot of pink in it, but it is what it is. So that is Rebel Red, and this is me in Rebel Red. It's not the neatest application, but there's Rebel Red. And then I'll blot it down. And as you can see, this one, the stain would have a lot more like an orangey red tone to it. And you see this one's a little harder to remove. There's already some of that stain I was talking about. So I'm going to take a makeup wipe and just try to get a little bit more of that off. But I could tell that one would stain pretty strongly. The next one is one of my favorites. It is Fuchsia Ecstasy. Like, look, isn't that beautiful? I love that color. And with these, a thinner layer is definitely better. So that is Fuchsia Ecstasy. I have worn this one a lot, actually. I've worn it a good few times. So I'll blot it down. And when this one stains, it stains more like a red pink. But yeah, so that's Fuchsia Ecstasy. All right, my lips are feeling awesome. So this is the last one. This is Berry Burst, which is also just tremendously gorgeous. They're a little similar. Berry Burst is a little deeper and purpley or pinky, maybe. And there we go, that's Berry Burst. And I'm gonna just pat that down to get the stain. And there we go. So that is the initial matte effect of that. So that is it. That is what I'm thinking. I think that these are worth a try if you haven't tried them. They feel good and they stay on decently well. And, you know, unless you're looking for like that matte lipstick that is just completely dead matte from the second you put it on, I think that these are a good option. They have a little bit more of a satin feel to them, and I like them. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you tried these and what you think of them, and I'll see you next time. And thanks again to Influenster for sending that through. Bye.